UVLA has started a 24-hour service. What are we talking about? Piloting it. As we move on, phase by phase, then the expansion will come in.
It's 24-hour economy now. Piloting.
Say 24-hour economy a policy via NDC as a political party omujina so any campaign before 2024 elections no. Na etogana fonso asum ema omujina so etwaba edema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or ne parliamentary candidates no ema monso ebeye MP ed currently His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ono ena oye president o Ghana memoha eno ena wotwa 10 months na nkrofo bi no ebisa say His Excellency o promise say Ghana maburu enyadwuma enye endi se wunya kwan eba you are going to implement this policy send ebe ya nkrofo bebre ebenya adwuma aye na aboa ama youth na omode omo ho ehye galamsey mu no omo atwe omo ho ede afri galamsey ho na emom omo ensa atumi akọ omo ano na 10 months down yente ho asembia na ekosei yamro da bia wo journalist e wo dwe prime obabedi nkomo bi ede afa 24-hour economy no sanso na nkrofo bi mso omo adi nkomo ede afa ho na san ena eko. Is it going to be implemented this year? And I say NDC for omo ena enwe humpo. Ansa na yebehwe sa videos na meka ho asem. Yenko na yenko tie Mahama'S ayarega a yenna yenim sesisi ya no ono ena woye the majority leader in Ghana's parliament. Obebe kan sembi be se nansa na say ena inaini. Sa se no megidi say ebia wate. Now for me to get the better message for you and until me person me no yidi kan ehwe sa video no na ye wia nkofo mo so akasa edi afa sa asem ya me no e kan ye ho no mema wa hwe videos no na wanya wo ho ntiase ba bia ade no ehko ade going to start it very soon and say omo enya en start and this ni bi nso obabedi nkomo bi edi afa 24-hour economy no na eye secret and our review is it true and I said you work no enye rokre me de sa video no nso ebetwa ato e dia ma nti mesrew so behwe video no na wo de yakọ awieye na wo hu se wo ye babunu a so obenya adwuma aye nansen ananse ebedu be 2 years ansana 24-hour economy no so mo be implement kura omo atumi implement menua mema mekasa enye tinti yenko na yenko hwe videos no emra na ansa na ebehwe videos no mesrew nya en subscribe ya subscribe na ewo ho no awonsa I click so na like ne ho nso no click so na mo na bibiara enye kama beda wase nyankopon hira so wayesa ede mame ye hwe videos no emra.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in parliament say we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it. The whole idea behind the 24-hour economy is create the enabling environment for the private sector to be confident to invest and run the economy 24 hours. And so you are looking at an entire value chain from the issue of land. How do you access lands for, let's say, large-scale commercial agriculture? From the issue of how do you build the infrastructure for irrigation, for large-scale commercial agriculture? How do you ensure that there are roads leading to the farms? Many of these things are matters that the state should allow the private sector to do, except that we should give them the necessary incentives.
There are reasons to be cautiously optimistic. The administration has shown it can master political momentum. It has begun to convene investors all over the place, and there are pilot programs underway. But caution is not the same as complacency. The 24-hour economy must stop being a campaign promise and become a living economic strategy with daily issues to be dealt with, implementation metrics. If it will succeed, it will create thousands of jobs and change the face of Ghanaian industry. But then, if it fails or stalls, it will become another well-packaged failure that deepens the disillusionment of so many young people. The clock is ticking, Mr. President. Your people voted for transformation, not talks. You need to start with the obvious, steady power. So far, things are quite good. faster customs, targeted incentives, and a transparent incentive register. You must do it quickly. Let the first measurable wins be in factories and in warehouses, not in statements, not in talks. The rest has to follow. Because if 24-hour economy is going to be something, and yesterday we've heard about GEHOC, that is saying that they're struggling because of imported alcoholic beverages that are coming into the system. Then the 24-hour economy will not work if it is all talk without show. But promises and programs do not substitute for the impatience of the unemployed. Young people need incomes today, not promises for next year. Small businesses cannot wait for a grand national plan to fully tread through 7 ministries when their cash flows are collapsing this month. The credibility test for the 24-hour economy is therefore short and brutal. Show that within months, not years, we can see demonstrable jobs created, the factories running additional shifts, and logistical reforms that move goods faster and cheaper. That means 3 non-negotiables. We must do 3 things. First, we must have electricity supply that is reliable. Because without a reliable, affordable grid and sensible incentives for nighttime users, no serious factory will commit to a second or third shift. The program's ambitions on round-the-clock industry will be hollow if electricity tariffs and outages ignite operations uneconomic. Then again, the big part, logistics, ports, customs, and inland freight must be digitized, streamlined, and given 24-hour operational capacity. The long clearance times nullify any advantage from nighttime production. And then the big elephant in the room, finance and incentives. The state is expected to provide credible, time-bound fiscal relief, cheap working capital and export guarantees that make it viable for firms to expand production immediately. All these 3 must be measurable and visible within months, not years. No one can wait.
24-hour economy was supposed to give employment to the youth. That is the main reason why Ghana for voted my NDC for. To give employment to the youth. And it was supposed to give a 3-shift employment. Ubeba anapa, obibeba ewia no obi nso aba anajo na all the youth almost juma no mo nyina juma in the government sector. Na enu na NDC for preaching here. Inti ahifa na ye juma.
Obase DVL for start passport officer.
So you are telling me, when did they advertise for people to pick people? Because you cannot just, they think we don't care about 24-hour economy. The main reason why the 24-hour economy, people voted for the NDC was for it to provide jobs. To provide us a 3-shift job. Then when no advertising, yes, say, oh, yeah, advertising mo brand name yem famu wo juma mo our DVLA and a passport office. Time ben no mo yes adie no. And I wish DVLA ne passport office. These are service sectors. The productivity, where is the productivity? When there is no productivity, inflation goes up. And more to the point, it is not even true because a true what to call a job advertisement for DVLA. Because me sister this nkwala amomo peduma de bi omo dimechi and I see 24-hour economy no omo amfa advert number na musu dimechi meye dien yen waiting na president amfa advert mbra say oh mumbra na mumbe this na yen this, but we are not seeing that. So truth is that me I don't care about minority people and omo problem with the 24-hour economy. Say president 24-hour economy is working well for the people of Ghana, no more benefit here. That is what we are looking for.
Yakwako video naba. And this is for omo dada Ghana for. And I say they are very serious about this particular policy. Because here you know you to me say omo to me implement here. Ebebua ama youth no be brave enye juma. Aye because unemployment, youth unemployment, idea. Koso Ghana memua aban bia and I say opposition party bia opekwan ababemu a eno ena wogina so ede politics ye yina ye beka ya 2016 elections no MPP fo gina so politics ye pa campaign rather sanso na 2024 and this for so ebeto aso what ya say say we pe kwan aba na waka enso oba ede ben ena esi entiminu de koso no de wati and I say videos ya wahwe say and I was watching are they going to implement it or is just a fallacy? Our modia da Ghana for na. Koko message ho na chire wadwen. Amesro say obela ke video we so. na share ma foforo no mo nso omunya bi ehwe na wo yeni nyina ewia misrew unya subscribe ya subscribe na fa wo de eka ho na yankopon obehira se uyesa odi kan subscribe nso meka se yankopon wo yishira me ne wo ebehia bi sisi ye makra bye bye.